Hello, and welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and Carlton Club Corner. Okay, I want to start this episode off by apologising. I want to apologise for last week's positivity. I want to apologise for last week's positivity I showed about Carlton's win over St Kilda. I apologise profusely. Carlton are a pack of frauds, imposters, and just plain out losers. And I don't mean losers like a 5-year-old says losers. I mean they can't win games. Their mentality is not to lose. It's not winning, it's not to lose. And that's a bad mentality to have. Let's talk about last night's loss to Sydney. Sydney's got 2 players. I've been saying this for over a year. 2 players. 11 injuries to grand final players from last year. And they've got 2 players you need to stop. Isaac Heaney is one you need to stop. He had 38 touches and 7 shots at goal. 38 touches and 7 shots at goal. Let that sink in. 7 shots at goal comes from a forward normally. And that's an excellent game. 3 goals 4, 6 goals 1, 5 goals 2. But he also had 38 possessions to go along with it. How do we let this happen, Michael? Michael Voss, how do we let this happen? How? Explain to me. Don't go in your press conferences and swear. That shows a lack of discipline from you, a lack of class from you, and shows that you're frustrated you don't have answers. Player number 2, Chad Warner. 30 possessions in wet weather. 30 possessions. His average is 20 for the year. So he's got 10 possessions more against Carlton when we had 2 players only. 2 out of 23 that we need to stop to try and win a game of football. 2. Not 5, not 7, not 3, 2. And yet we couldn't even get close to them. On the other side, Sam Walsh, one of our prime ball movers, was tagged by James Jordan. 19 touches to Semi. Not one Carlton player laid a hand on James Jordan. I'll tell you, I'm saying it here and now. We are one of the softest teams in the AFL. We've got the softest coach in the AFL, who all he wants to do is praise and talk about positives. Mate, you need to be tearing shreds off them after a game like that. Okay? We kicked 72 points, and we kicked, 77 or 67 or something last week? Is that how we play football in 2025? Is that how you go and win a premiership? Is that premiership football in 2025? Let me know in the comments. What Carlton's doing, is that how you play football? Not even close. Not even close. You're playing 2003 football. 2005 football, when it was 8 goals to 9 in grand finals. You're 20 years behind, Michael. 20 years behind, mate. I said it from round 1 and got hammered in the comments. Hammered. We're not serious losing to Richmond in round 1. And you're not a coach. I won't say it. I won't swear. Just remember, this is the guy that in last year's final had Tom DeConning, who's going to be paid $1.7 million as a sub in a cutthroat elimination final. Mind blown. When I go back to that, I cannot believe we kept this guy after what he did in the finals last year. Or final. We ain't played one. We got smashed. Right, but hang on. Let's see how good my memory is. Didn't we not score? And the other team was 60 before we even scored? Yeah, that coach. That coach. So, come in the comments, everyone, and have a go at me now. I dare you. Have a go at me now. Say, relax, everything's okay, we'll get better. Is it really? Is it? Is it really? Is it better now? Is it? Oh, see, we're sitting top 2, you know. We're beating the likes of St Kilda. Wow. Wow. Whoopie-doo. North Melbourne. We play North and West Coast again. I don't want to hear anyone say, I won't be saying it. I don't want to hear anyone saying, oh, we won 2 in a row because we played West Coast and North. I couldn't give a stuff. They're walkovers. Mind you, the way we're going, they'll beat us. The way we're going. The way we're playing, the way we're coached, it's disgusting. Can someone tell me Carlton's game plan or identity? Because I don't think they have one. I think they just work it out as they go along. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what their game plan is. I have no idea what they stand for. I have no idea how they approach a game. Zero. And it actually shows. If I don't know as a supporter, how can the players know? Because what they put out there, if there's a game plan and they're showing up and playing that rubbish, then one thing's got to happen. The coach has got to go, or these players need to be dropped. I don't care who you are. Start from the top of the tree. I don't care. I don't care what you're on. I don't care what you've done. If you're not adhering to the coach's message, if you're not, out. You shouldn't be playing. But 2 things are happening. He hasn't dropped these players because he's scared. I don't know what he's scared of. He doesn't drop them. So something drastic has got to change, Carlton. Something drastic has got to change. Now, I know people have a go at Jesse Moplop, and I agree. I've given him so many chances, but not one player under 21 must ever miss a game. Okay? So if you're in a team, Jackson Binns, Cooper Lord, Will White, I don't care. You're just staying in no matter what. If you're under 21, whether I like it or not, you stay in. You get rid, Vossi, you get rid of the older guys. The ones that have not delivered for 7, 8, 9 years. They're the ones that need to go. That's why we're not going forward. Not the kids. It seems to me you always drop the kids when something goes wrong. And I'm sick of that too. So wake up to yourself, have some balls, and drop the senior leaders. Because they're the ones that are killing us. I'm telling you, unless drastic changes are made, this club's doomed for at least 5 years. At least. Remember, in 2 years' time, Tasmania come in. So they get a boatload of concessions in the draft. They probably get 6 of the top 10 picks in the draft. So what do we get? Nothing, right? We haven't got our first pick this year. So that's that. How are we building for the future? Oh, we're keeping on to over all the 30-year-olds. That's how we're going to build for the future. So in 2 years' time, when they're 32, 33, 34, and they're absolutely finished, what do we do then? What do we do, Carlton? Exactly. Nothing. We languish at the bottom of the ladder like we've been doing for the last 30 years. Now, here's a solution. Okay? At least 2 of the following 5 players need to be traded. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you've done. I don't care your name. I don't care who you are. 2 of the following 5 must be traded. Patrick Cripps, Charlie Curnow, Harry McKay, Sam Walsh, or Adam Cerra. Okay? And I'll tell you why. You might say, oh, we can't get rid of Harry. We can't get rid of Charlie, Cripps. Okay, whatever. I don't care who they are. You're missing my point. Okay, these 5 players have currency. They all have currency. We are not winning a premiership with all these 5 players at the club. I guarantee you, I bet anything on it. Anything. We do not win a premiership with those 5 players at the club. Not 4, maybe with 4. All 5 of those, we will not win a premiership. I guarantee it. So, we need to trade 2 of them out to get picks or superstar players. I floated the idea 6 weeks ago about trading Patrick Cripps for Harley Reid. For me, that's a given. A 30-year-old for a 19-year-old who's going to be a superstar. Whew, do it in a heartbeat. They owe us, by the way. We gave him Josh Kennedy, who played 14 years at West Coast. But anyway, it's another story. So let me know, out of those 5 players, who you would trade. 2. 2 you need to pick. So before we end, I'm going to give you an interesting stat. Did you know that in the AFL era, which started in 1990, We've won 5 wooden spoons. 2 more than anyone. 5 wooden spoons. That means bottom of the barrel. That means number 1 pick in the draft, and we've squandered all of them. Yeah, sure, we got sanctions about the salary cap thing in 2001 or 2002 or whatever it was, and we lost the first round pick for a year or two. I get it. But we've won 5 wooden spoons. And yet I've got people telling me to relax. We haven't won a premiership in 30 years. Yet I've got people telling me to relax. I don't get it. What am I relaxing about? I'm a passionate supporter. I want to see success. I want to see success for Carlton. I'm sweating. Absolutely sweating. It's draining talking about this club. It's so draining talking about them the last few years. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to end the episode. So there you have it. Another episode of Carlton Club Corner in the books. Again, let me know in the comments your thoughts about Carlton. I've responded, I think, all of you last week. I'll read them all. I'll try and respond to all of you. But if I don't, I apologise in advance. And we'll see you on the next one.